Sa mga minamahal kong opisyales, kasundaluhan at kawani ng ating hukbong himpapawid ng Pilipinas, isang mapagpalang araw sa ating lahat. Sa ating paggunita ng International Humanitarian Law Month ngayong Agosto, hayaan niyo akong ibahagi sa inyo ang mensahe ng ating pinuno ng Sandatahang Lakas ng Pilipinas na si General ROMEO S. BRAWNER Jr., Philippine Army, at ito ay pinamagatang ceaseless conservation of the humanitarian law. At ito ang kanyang mensahe. Good day to all. On behalf of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, I join the whole nation in commemorating the International Humanitarian Law this month of August. The soldiers, airmen, sailors, Marines, and civilian human resources of the Armed Forces of the Philippines reiterate our pledge and commitment towards the promotion and adherence to the provisions of the International Humanitarian Law. And I quote, "We will continue to carry out our duties and responsibilities to protect our citizens caught in the middle of armed conflicts and assure total respect for their human rights as postulated in the International Humanitarian Law." End of quote. The Armed Forces of the Philippines adheres to protecting the whole Filipino nation, which echoes this year's theme, IHL, Gabay sa Makataong Pagsulong ng Kapayapaan. Our efforts to inculcate among our troops and personnel the values enshrined in the 1949 Geneva Convention serves as our guide for adhering to the rules of war. As a professional military force, it is incumbent upon us to capacitate ourselves, modernize our skills, and guarantee that the people's basic rights are protected. With our focused military operations, we are confident that the continuous eradication of the communist terrorist groups, or our CTGs, will soon result in total victory and peace in our land. However, the enemies no longer stay in the highlands, but are now emerging through cyberspace and radicalizing our youth. We are fortunate to have a domestic law on IHL that embodies special protection for children in situations of armed conflict. Thus, I encourage you to stay vigilant, strengthen our cyberspace capabilities, and further synchronize our operations within cyberspace realms. Further, the recent gains in internal security operations allowed us to shift our attention and resources to territorial defense. As we continue moving towards magnifying our external security operations, the increased capacity and professionalism brought by the AFP's modernization and transformation roadmap enables us to adequately prepare to protect our sovereignty and territory. These efforts are augmented by our global and regional ally and partner nations. Whereas the coordinated maritime patrols in the West Philippine Sea enable us to maximize our capabilities, particularly through information sharing and subject matter expert exchanges. With that, I urge everyone to continue crafting policies to keep pace with the IHL. For the men and women of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, we published a reference book on human rights and IHL, which was distributed to all units, as well as the AFP Handling Protocol for Children in Armed Conflict in accordance with RA 11188, and the Letter Directive on AFP IHL Integration and Institutionalization Plan. IHL is an essential part of the fabric of our society. It is a reminder that certain rules must be respected even amidst war. At this point, allow me to take this opportunity to thank and congratulate all of you for protecting our countrymen, especially during our combat operations. We, the AFP, are always committed to upholding these rules, and we will continue to do so in the years to come. Mabuhay ang isang mas mapayapang Pilipinas. Mabuhay ang sandatahang lakas ng Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po.